You know where you are?
This is Nollywood Pictures TV.
Thank you very much. My son is back. Arinze, this is my elders in council, as you are aware. We are happy that you are back.
And we have kept wonderful packages for you.
It's a pain of joy to return back home. My father, thank you so much for the warm welcome. It is great to be home. I want to thank you expressly and deeply for a warm welcome. And may God bless every one of us and long live our king.
This is wonderful indeed. You see, no matter how long he stayed in abroad, he still speaks the language of the palace.
Why not? He is the son of the soil.
Of course.
Lolo, go and take very good care of him. Please allow him some time to rest before you start pestering him for necklace and trinkets.
What's that? What's that?
Palace when I was really young. You know, the one that said a lot of funny stuff and he had a broken tooth.
Oh. Ejiofor Zane.
Oh, him.
Fortunately, he died 2 years ago.
What a shame. What happened?
Well, he was diagnosed of kidney malfunction and his children came to take him to the city hospital, but unfortunately he couldn't make it. They said he came too late.
I'm sorry to hear that. I know you liked him.
Yes, I did.
Wow, everywhere's so changed now, Dad.
Yeah.
Look over there. And look at that building over there, too. Awesome.
You are changed, too. You're looking more mature now.
You're more muscles, Dad. I've been heating the air.
Yes. It's time for you to take a wife.
Oh, come on, Dad. Every time you get on the phone, you circumvent this issue over and over again. What's all the fuss for about marriage?
Oh, my son, it's no fuss. It's no fuss. You see, a prince is supposed to marry while his father is alive. That is our tradition. You also know that if you don't get married, you may not smell the throne as the next Igwe of this kingdom in case the tree falls. That's also our tradition.
I know that, Dad, but the tree is still healthy and very strong. It's not going to fall anytime soon, so here, we'll deal with it when we get there.
Do you have a deal with any American girl?
Yeah, I did a couple of business deals with some of my girlfriends and all that.
Not that. I mean, proposals, engagement, marriage.
Come on, Dad. Nah, nothing like that. Come on, Dad. Listen, I was a player, Dad. Come on. I don't do that. And if I had anything like that going on, you know I'll tell you first.
That's my son. That's very good. In that case, we'll have an important discussion this evening.
All about the marriage.
Call it whatever you wish.
looking at me now? Eh? Didn't they teach you that when you see the queen, you should prostrate? Didn't they teach you?
Eh? So you're sitting, eh? What? Kneel down. Come on, kneel down.
What sort of meeting are you holding at this hour? What sort of meeting? Eh? Hey, Oti, I know what to do. Take these people to the palace. Let them clean the palace and wash all my husband's clothes. See, they don't have anything doing. Eh? Their punishment is obstructing the queen's movements.
Okay. What? This way. Line by line. Line.
What about Cassia?
Cassia?
Yeah, you know Cassia, Mom. You know, Cassia used to come out to the palace, hang with me. We played along when we were kids.
Now I remember.
Uh-huh. So
She's
what's up
no
with
more.
this? What do you mean she's gone?
It's not a thing of today. Everybody has forgotten about them.
What happened?
Her father died of heart attack, and her mother was caught in the farm with a man while she was still mourning her husband. She was banished from this village.
Yeah, well, okay. After that, how come Cassie's dead?
A year after they left this village, somebody came from Amanachi and reported that her mother died there. Then Cassie jumped into the river and died. Why are you reacting like this? Arisa. What is the problem? Tell me.
You mean Cassie jumped into the river and died?
Yes. I'm sorry this story is upsetting you. Please, let's go inside. Please.
What is it?
He asked after Cassie, and I told him all about the family and what happened. All of a sudden, he started behaving as if he was stung by a bee.
Well, it's only natural. Cassie has been his childhood friend.
Could that be all?
Yeah, I think so.
What if there is more to it?
Well, when you overcome the shock, he will be well disposed towards you. You chat with him and ask him all these questions.
What if he refuses to give me all the satisfactory answers that I need? Talk to him man to man, please.
Where is he now?
He's in his room.
If he's in his room, let's leave him for now.
Wait.
Is that so? Just like that? So why in the world did I come back here? Why? So much has happened since I left. So much water has passed under the bridge. So what am I doing here now?
Arinze, open the door. It's me, your mother. Open the door, Arinze. Arinze. put this to a reason.
Have I not told you to let this boy be? Why are you making a mountain out of a molehill?
Is that what you call it?
Yes. I told you to let him be. His behavior is natural. Cassie is his childhood friend. And you know this. Please let him be.
Listen, man, come close. I want to ask you something real quick.
Okay.
What happened to Cassie and the family? I want you to tell me everything you know about them.
You mean Cassie Amadi, whose mother committed atrocity?
Yeah, after the atrocity, what happened?
They were banished from the land because the late father's spirit was very angry and roaming about them looking for hope to kill.
Listen, man, I got all the hocus pocus, spare me all that. I mean, what happened to walk up to the chase, man? Come on.
Yeah. My prince, a year later, news came up that Cassia's mother died in exile. And after that, she ran to a managed ship, river, and drowned herself.
So it's true.
My prince, that was all we had. Is there any problem?
No, everything's alright, man. Listen, I want to take a shower. Why don't you go run me a bath?
Okay, my prince.
Yeah, go quickly. I'll be right out. Okay, Mom, I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here.
I hope you like her.
I don't hate anybody.
Good. We'll be getting to the traditional marriage any moment. And both of you need to start getting on. You know what I mean? Getting close. Something like that. She's a good girl. And of course, you know I won't make any bad selection for you.
So what's her family like?
Noble, humble, enterprising. We're grounded. Her father is your father's next of kin. Next in command. That makes it more of a royal wedding.
Well, I noted a couple of good behavior in her. She's okay. The thing is, I still think you guys are rushing into this wedding.
Don't talk like that, Harrison. You're not a small boy. You know that if you don't get married now that your father is still alive, you can never become the next Igwe. Though some of our enemies, we pray that you don't get married at all, so that they will suggest that they give the Igwe ship to another family. Is that what you want, my son? We are not rushing you. We are only reasoning.
Alright, whatever you say.
Both of us will be going to America, right?
You know what? I don't think it's a particularly hot idea right now, because I'm back here for good. You know what I'm saying? I don't intend to go back to America anytime soon and all that. And I'm done with school and all that. And I'm going to be the next Igwe of the land. So, proximity is everything. So I got to stay here and rule my kingdom. You can't rule a land like this from America. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, I understand.
Yeah, so it's not such a good idea. Listen, I don't mean to pry, okay? I really mean well. Thing is, you just, who helps your parents out? Because I understand you're the only daughter and everything. Well, how come you always,
Well, we don't have much to do at home, Why do you ask?
Well, why do I ask? I'm not sure. I assume that you're the only daughter. You should be home helping your parents more because you're spending awful time in the palace,
I'm here to see you. To be with my husband.
Oh, right. I forgot that part.
also to get used to this palace.
Get used to the palace. It's a very big palace. Yeah, but I got it.
How are you enjoying the village, you know? I mean, it's been long even here. How are you enjoying the whole place?
I'm getting along. I told you. What would they be talking about?
Just let them pee.
Yes.
They will be alright.
That's good.
At least you have selected it.
Sunny, it's a palace. Yeah, it changes everywhere. I am thirsty. Okay, I am. I'm so thirsty. I'm gonna go in there and grab me a bottle of something. Okay.
What I need is a noble wedding. All these talks of riding on horseback and picking apple from on top of one, no. All those are nonsense. Just need a simple wedding.
But Iwe, I don't think there is anything wrong in inviting other Iwes to witness the wedding of your son and my daughter. It's a good thing and not a bad one now, though you have the final say.
I know where Iwe is coming from. He just wants it in a low scale, just to surprise his enemies.
Honestly, I don't appreciate that kind of surprise. A thing of honor is a thing of honor, and that's all about.
Exactly.
By the way, it is even better to surprise them by according the marriage a royal attention.
Exactly. Oh,
Igwe, you said something. Let us spread out invitations. Let us make noise in marketplaces. Oh yes. Let us invite traditional dancers from far and near to come and perform. Let us even invite wrestlers to come and perform. Let acrobatic displayers of all sorts come and perform. I mean, let there be noise. Let there be noise. Greatest noise of the time. As a matter of fact, I'm suggesting it to assume the color of the most beautiful Ofala festival.
Okay. This is exactly what I want. Igwe, this calls for celebration. Let there be noise. Igwe, let action start.
After the introduction has been made, we're only going there to witness the bamboo. That's all. Oh. So we have every chance to allow the occasion to be garnished with, I mean, all of the festivals. Let there be noise. Even
I can see that all of you are agreed on the idea of making it an elaborate wedding. So you've all won.
Thank you.
One! Yeah! Yeah! One! Yeah! Let me see. This one, give this to your brother. This is for Kichuku. Keep it here. This is for Kichuku. I'm inviting him with this one. Tell him to dress well that day. Let him not look rough. It is a royal wedding. Then this one, give this one to Bobby. This is for Bobby, or for Obi Ozara, my friend. That is his invitation. Then the other one is for your women group. divide him with that.
Your Taka. So all the fowl I have in this house will finish simply because her daughter is getting married. Eh, Otaka?
Oh, yeah, you don't understand. You don't understand. You don't understand the game. What is it?
So you are not going to invite everybody to this wedding with a fowl? Oh, Okuyano?
Oh, yeah. You don't seem to understand what is happening. This is a big wedding, a royal wedding, an international wedding. My daughter's wedding cannot be. It's not a child's play. You understand that? It's not a child's play. By the way, let me see. Let me see your hair. Here. You must go to those people who do it. Let them do it very well now. Add more beads and cowries so that day you look at this. You are wasting law now. I'm not a peasant anymore. By the way, then the other fowl. Okay. Give it to Ochiaga the carpenter. You forget that Ochiaga the carpenter was the person who built the first stool our daughter sat on when she was born. Give it to him. Tell him I'm inviting him. He must come. Now take the fowl. Don't worry. When our daughter becomes God, I will give you a boat to the farm.
Oh my God, this is beautiful. Oh God. Wait, I'm sorry, is this real?
That's pure emerald, babes. I mean, that's doing like $100,000. I went to the village in New York, in Manhattan, and I got all of this stuff.
Oh my goodness, what is this?
That's emerald. It's really it's the most expensive thing up in here. It's doing like $100,000.
$100,000?
Oh yeah, for that price range alone. You've got to insure that one, babes. That one is special. This stuff over here, $28,000, this $21,000, this $17,000.
This is just too much. I mean, this is just too much for me.
There's nothing to
Like,
do.
maybe I should just give some out. I mean, it's too much. Just take some.
No, this is special for you. I mean, you can.
Hey! I'll get it,
Hey, Mom.
Look at all the things he got for me. These are so beautiful. He got all this for me, and they're too much for me.
My son, you have done well. I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, I will share with you. This is just too much.
No, Mom, I got like 4 suitcases for you. There's a bathroom over there. I mean, like,
you bought some for me too?
Too many stuff. Like twice.
This wedding is going to make history.
Yeah, I know.
This is just too much. Thank you so much.
Yo, check this out. I'm not bad. Horse hair, I got some of that too. Yeah, you look beautiful.
They are good. Well done, my son.
And I got you some Rock and Republic jeans, some True jeans.
Just look at this ring, emerald. Jesus Christ.
Oh, she needs to insure that, Mom. That is really expensive. That's like $100.
What are all those goods for? What are the cow?
Igwe, no one saw a cow in the cattle market today. They said we should come back in 2 days' time. So we decided to buy goats so that the women can see meat to cook with.
We shall go back there in 2 days' time to pick a very big cow. But why didn't you consult me before buying all these goods?
Igwe, we got Prince Arisa on the phone and he authorized us to buy goats.
But even if you buy 1,000 goats, a cow is still a cow. Anyway, you said 2 days' time?
Yes, sir.
In 2 days' time, I want you to go back to the cattle market and buy me a fat cow.
Igwe, what of a horse? We saw a horseman there with 2 big horses.
What do you mean horse? Did your people eat horse meat? I don't want to serve my visitors with horse meat.
I'm sorry, Igwe. But what I mean is, a horse for the prince to ride on. The man hires half the horses.
No. Forget about this horse in this business. I don't want to lose my son riding horses. You can go now.
Thank you.
My prince.
What's going on?
Wonder shall never say. We saw Cassia today at cattle market.
You saw who? But you told me she's dead. You said she jumped into that river and died.
Well, my prince, that was an unfounded rumor. We saw her and she even spoke to us. And when we told her you're back in the country and you're back getting married, she started weeping.
Well,
What is going on? What is going on in here? She said after her mother died, she moved from the place she was before to another place. Next, people started rumoring that she jumped into the river.
You're going to trace her, right? You help me trace her. Okay?
When you're ready, we shall take you there. She told us everything.
Alright, listen, tomorrow we're going to go find her. Now, I don't have to emphasize that this is between us, alright?
Yes, my prince.
I'm going to reward you handsomely for this.
Thank you, my prince.
So go about your duties and pretend nothing's going on. Tomorrow we'll take care of this.
Thank you, my prince.
Why is my son moody tonight? What are you thinking about?
Nothing. Everything.
He's thinking about his wife, Wakigo. You know, this is unnatural, you know.
You got that right, Mom. Natural.
Here you have even started buying her gifts. That's good, you know.
Why would he ever just kiss on her? Kiss on her? Please let my son be you.
I am letting him be. That's good.
That's a big problem.
What is it?
Are you sure we're not making a serious mistake? From the look of things now, you can see that the prince is in love with Cassie. And if he continues the way it's going now, Nwakego's marriage arrangement will be thrown into water.
No. Cassie's family has been punished for life.
Leave that. Don't you forget this thing. Eh? What if he decides to run away with her? Then the people will come and arrest me and you now for misleading the prince. Eh?
If he wants to marry Cassie, let it be. After all, what do you stupid? I hate that little passion. I hate her. I never like her for one day. See, tomorrow, I personally will take Prince Arinze to Cassie's new place at Amanechi.
It's good you say you, but not me.
I will take him.
I wish you well.
Thank you. I will.
We've been working for 40 whole minutes. 40 minutes. Huh? And you keep telling us it will soon be there, it's near. What's up with that? Now, why don't we just come out with a damn car?
My prince, if we had used the car, Igor would know who left the palace. I'm sorry, we'll soon be there.
Dude, you said you'll soon be there the last 40 minutes walk. And when I stopped you like 20 minutes before that time, you said you'll soon be there. Now, how near is this far that we're talking about? That's the whole point. Can you answer me in specifics?
My prince, don't worry. We'll soon be there.
Dude, that's what you said the last 40 minutes. Now tell me if I'm doing 1 hour or 30 minutes more walk, so no, I'll psychologically prepare for it. Last time I dropped my said it's around the corner.
Cassius lived here. This is the place you could afford the little savings made from the critical, the customer.
Believe you? Got a split so bad.
He was surprised that you're still alive, so he insisted in finding you.
You're alive?
How is your wife?
doesn't matter now. Does it? I've seen you.
Does it matter to you? Arisa, does it matter to you that you traveled and left me here? No phone calls, no letters. And now that I'm in exile,
Exile? How was I supposed to know? Do you know how many times I wrote you? I sent emails. I kept sending mom postcards to give to your mom to bring to you. And they said you were not around, that you had traveled. I did everything. You had no phone. How am I supposed to communicate? And when I came back, I asked to you. The first thing they told me that your mother is dead and you're dead too. You jumped into the river. It's not my fault. That's you will come to me. As fire and fuel combines to make a good flame, our love and blood will combine forever. Anyone who leaves the other will die regretting it.
I'll never leave you. But I don't know about you.
Neither will I.
I trust my heart.
Because your heart.
My heart.
Together forever, never to part till death.
But you're a prince and I'm a poor village girl. How do you combine?
Together, always. In our minds, we always overcome obstacles. We overcome class distinction together. You're mine, and I'm yours forever.
By this book and everything, thank you. Stand on our blood covenant, on the promise I made you, I still stand unshakably. What happened to her? Your wife?
She's not my wife, Cassia. She was an arrangement by my parents, and I nearly fell into that trap because I thought you were dead.
This is a serious battle. Are we strong enough to face it?
I didn't expect all this. I didn't come on much money, but just hold this.
You're leaving me again.
I'm not leaving you. I can't leave you anymore. I'll come back tomorrow and I'll keep coming till this is over.
But I'm banished for life.
Nobody can banish anyone for life, not even my father, Dikeh. I'll tackle this. Your parents committed a crime, not you. You didn't do anything personally. Leave it to me. I want you out of the picture. Let me handle this alone. Okay? I have to return. If he doesn't know I'm here, and a lot of people, and the guys could get into trouble.
So when are you coming again?
I'll come tomorrow. You have to be careful from now. I need you completely out of the picture. Let me take the heat. I'll handle this till it's over. Okay? Please, nobody must know I came here. Oti.
Yes, my prince. My prince, I'm happy for you.
I'm happy for you, Oti.
Everybody has been looking for you.
Where exactly is everybody?
Your parents, myself, the guards, just...
Listen, everybody knows that I'm from here. I probably went to look up some old acquaintance or something. I mean, it's no big deal. Come on.
Okay, are you hungry? Because I made something for you. I mean, I took my time in preparing it.
Maybe you should have taken your time to ask if I'm hungry, you know, because I'm not.
Why? I mean, are you alright? Hey, but listen, if there's a problem, you can share with me, okay? Just talk to me, alright? Is there a problem?
It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal for me.
I don't understand anymore. I mean, he seems to hate me. You have to come and see the way he talks to me. His countenance has changed totally.
When the marriage is done properly, when he performs the traditional marriage with you, his attitude towards you will change because he will realize that you are the wife. Don't lose hope now.
Oh, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You have to come and see the way he talks to me. I mean, he has changed completely.
Okay, go. Some men are like that. Eh? Some men are like that. I hope you have not started quarreling with him. Eh?
No.
Good. You better not. Don't worry, my daughter. You will come out with smiles and cheerful face. Eh? Has he started touching you?
Mama, you don't understand what I'm telling you. It's not when a man gives you his face or even looks at you that you even touch him. He does not even look at me. He does not even like me. He does not like my voice. He does not like anything about me.
If a man refuses to touch you, then you touch him. Some men are shy. Eh? If he's your husband, to be touch him now and make him touch you. Eh?
Mama, he will not touch me because he does not like me. He does not like anything about me. He does not like the way I walk, the way anything. I don't know. He does not like anything.
Go close to him. Go close to him. He will touch you one of these days. Eh? You should know how to and how not to. Eh? You must come on.
I've been trying. He doesn't even like me. He doesn't even want to hear my voice.
He will change. Just give him time. Just give him time, my daughter.
He's becoming very impatient, I should.
Just give him time. Okay? Some men are like that. Don't worry. It will be okay.
I called in here today so I could plan with you. We have gotten to a stage where there is nothing we can do without you. So tell us, when do we do your traditional marriage? Like I told you, all the initial marriage rites had been concluded.
Yes, what your father is
trying to say. I know what my father is trying to say. He is my father.
Okay.
He is my father.
All right. I'm glad that you're following what he's saying.
So when do we fix your traditional marriage?
Well, Father, I thought I have to show you the woman I want to marry first, then we'll fix the traditional marriage. Isn't that how it goes?
You have always been around, Mate.
Father, the procedure is I find the woman I want to marry. Introduce her to you. That's the procedure. It's not the other way around. I don't think Wakego is the woman I want to marry.
Don't be childish. You have a spouse in the palace, and I have done the introduction times without number. Please grow up and stop joking with everything.
Uncle Taka.
Yeah, please.
I believe you're the father of the lady in question, right?
Yes, yes. I'm Wakego's father.
Good. Then let me pass the message to the right person. Please be kind enough to tell your daughter I do not wish to marry her. Not now, not ever. These are modern times. I will not be forced into a union that I don't understand. All because of traditional rights and the merging of kingdoms. It doesn't work anymore.
Do you think you know what is good for you?
Father, you raised me well. I'm a man, I know what is good for me.
Are you sure you do?
I'm absolutely sure, Father.
Please excuse us.
Who is confusing him now? Igwe, witches and wizards have come. Oh. It wasn't like this when he came back new.
It wasn't.
Do you think the river and this guy? Oh.
It's all right now. I will talk to you.
Igwe. Hey.
I'm still in Africa. I was just wondering if here comes people. I'll call you. Yeah.
Good morning, my dad.
I don't get it. What do you keep doing here? You keep roaming all over the palace. Don't you have anything to do for your mother? I really feel sorry for your mother. You know that?
But I came to see you.
You came to see me?
Yes.
But I don't want to see you. When is it going to get into your pretty head? I don't want to see you. I have no business with you.
What have I done to you now? I mean, what wrong have I done? If I've done anything to you, just please forgive me, okay? Forgive me, please.
It's nothing personal. It's just nothing personal. I don't want to marry you. Is there enough fact for you?
Why won't you want to marry me? Why? I mean, all those gifts you've been buying for me, haven't you been fulfilling me with the gifts? I mean, why won't you marry me? Why?
Jesus H. Christ. Adam, why can't you accept the fact it's not possible for me to marry you? Alright? It's like a round peg being fitted into a square hole. It just doesn't fit. I cannot marry you. This is outrageous. Are you trying to force me?
No, but it's just that I don't know. Please, if I've done anything wrong to you, just forgive me now. Please.
It's nothing personal. But we just don't fix. This is like a square hole trying to fit a round peg in your something, whatever like that. Just leave me alone. Come here and do whatever you want to do. You're free to come to the palace. I'm not stopping you. But you're on your own. Okay? No, don't say anything else. The more you talk, you just get me even angrier.
Tell me, what is it? It's okay. Come on. It's okay.
The whole thing is coming to a collapsing point. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do.
Nine. Does it mean that Igwe did not discuss with his son before coming to engage my daughter? I want to know.
Don't talk like that. Don't you know young men of nowadays? You should know them. When you hear what I am sure is that something has gone wrong somewhere. Who is this girl that is confusing this young man? When the wedding is just in a few days. Oh.
Makigo, when he was saying all those things to you, what did you tell him?
Mama, I kept apologizing to him. I kept begging him. Even when I knew I didn't do anything to him, but I kept begging him.
Nine. We are going to have a meeting with Igwe's family. If this marriage is going to be, let it be. If not, let everyone forget about it. These people have tormented my daughter enough.
Forget what? Forget what? What are you trying to forget? Forget the prince? Or the chances of your daughter becoming the next queen? Please, don't just talk like that.
madness has come over you. What do we do? Eh? How do I go to Dikeh's people to undo a step and happily and boldly take it? Eh?
I've tried my best talking to him, but he's so bent.
Look, go talk to him again. Talk to him once again. In fact, bet him. Ask him to bring the girl he lost. At least let us see this girl that is confusing him at the 11th hour.
And what makes you think that he'll show us the girl, when you know that you won't approve of her?
Hey, go talk to him first. Go and talk to him first.
What if you discover that this girl is good?
Look, I know how not to complicate issues. Let us know his girl of choice. Then we now look for ways to undo the choice.
What if it is undoable?
Oh, look, I don't have patience for this argument. I'm not enjoying it.
Her name is Cassia. Her father died in this village before she was banished with her mother.
You mean Cassia Mobi?
Yes, Tom.
What business do you have with that girl? Are you mad? Oh, is that why you've been asking after her all this while?
Cassia is dead. How come you want to marry a corpse? Are you sure madness has not come over you?
There's nothing wrong with me, Mom. She's alive.
Stop it! Who is deceiving you?
Mom, Cassia's a good girl. She's right now alive in Amalichi village, and I want to bring her back here.
You want me to believe that nonsense story?
How are you sure that Cassia is alive? Even if. How come you are changing your mind about Wagego now? A reason?
Mom, I want to bring her back here. She's the one I want to marry.
My son has been bewitched. Huh. Who is doing this to me?
There is nothing wrong with me. I just want her to come back. I want to marry her.
You see, I think you should go in and have some rest. Maybe you are having malaria. Who told you that the girl that died last year is alive today?
That she's not dead. She's well. And she's the one I want to marry, and there's nothing wrong with me.
Will you shut up, you noisy thing? Stop hallucinating. Stop daydreaming.
Please. Cassie is dead.
She's not. She's okay.
Please. For the sake of your father. For the sake of the church, please.
That girl is dead. Get that into your head. And her mother is banished for life.
Yeah, it's time to leave that bed. She didn't do anything. I saw her. She's alive and she's suffering for nothing. We even talked.
Look, Europeans cannot tamper with African culture at all. Once one is banished for life, the generation becomes a generation dedicated to history. They are so close, yet so far.
It's not right, Dad. You're playing God with people's lives. When no one on earth has a right to declare another person a refugee in his land for life. It's not right. Why are we so rigid for crying out loud? We're born of women and created by the same God.
You are asking me questions pertaining to ancestral matters, and you want me to answer them. Look, if you have all these questions, go to the shrine of the oracle and ask all the questions.
Arinze, please try to understand us. Don't put us to shame. We are set to arrange your marriage with Wagego, and you are behaving like this. It's not fair.
It's not fair either. There's that innocent girl suffering for a crime she did not commit, Mom. She's suffering. Her mother is dead. She's paid enough. I think it's time Dad leave the band and bring her back home.
Don't be stupid. Are you now giving me orders? Look, you better grow up and come out of your shells.
Are you not eating again?
Listen, Margaret, I'm sorry it's coming to this. I know you think I'm agitating for something, but that's not it. That girl is my friend. She's like the sister I never had. She's suffering for something she didn't do, Mom. Listen, you people need to put your act together and bring her back home. On banner, believe me, if you don't, I'll pack every shit I have in this house and get back to Minnesota.
Listen, please. Try to understand. Listen to me. Stay with us, please. If you don't marry Wakego, she will die. Do you want Wakego to die?
The question is, does Wakego want me to die? You know the crazy thing about this whole thing? None of y'all even know what's going on.
Arinze, you are not eating.
I lost my appetite.
Oh.
Arinze, you can see that your father is very angry to talk. Tell us, what is so wonderful about a family, about a forgotten family that you stick so much on?
You see, during our own time, if your father marries for you, you are lucky. You can go the whole villages celebrating it. It is the son that the father loves that he marries for, and not a wayward son.
Utaka here is a noble man by all standards. Having reputable families just like yours. Marrying his daughter would be a very beautiful match. I mean, a perfect match. I thought you had been going on well with Wakego for some time now. So, how come you changing your mind all of a sudden, talking about Cassie? Cassie that is supposed to be a forgotten issue.
Ooh. Well, she's not dead like everybody alleged. She's still alive. See, when I came back, I inquired through a source of her well-being, and the source explained to me that her mother died out of frustrations, and she felt so terrible about it that she went to the end of her marriage near the cattle ranch market and set up a petty trading business. But the source and I traced her there, we spoke to each other, and we reunited.
Who saw her? This is an insult on the royal family of Igwe Kenneth. Don't keep a one of them. It's an insult.
Our son, you went abroad and learned a lot of things. But this traditional matter, you did not learn it overseas. You can't learn it over there. It's only a madman that goes to the stream to collect water with the mother's basket. You see, my son, you have a rethink. Please.
Nichi, let us not be in a hurry. Igwe is here to speak.
I think we should finish with the praise, and the Igwe will have to conclude.
That's true.
Our son Arinze, please talk to us.
Alright, the thing is that I heard you guys, okay? But I'm not changing my mind about it.
Don't you call my elders you guys. I don't want to hear that from your mouth around here anymore.
I'm sorry, Father. My elders, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Well, This was done long before I went to the United States. And we cannot separate.
Covenant? Is it blood covenant? I mean, what sort of covenant, please?
Well, if I heard correctly, someone here said it's impossible to fetch water with a basket, right?
You had it well.
Well, exactly. It's a blood covenant.
Blood?
Is it blood covenant?
So you see my dilemma. If I marry your daughter, I will die. I marry Cassia, I will live and be the next degree. You're my elders. Make a choice.
Oh my God. I'm finished.
Dad! Stop! We're not standing there! Don't go there! I want something! God! What the hell? Dad!
I'm gonna leave the door first. Now let's be going. Let's go first. Leave the door.
Let me close my door. Huh? Did they say that the king died? Or was it just fainting?
Mama, fainting could lead to something else if not taken care of. Okay. Mama, you know my name is attached to this case, oh. You know my name is attached to it.
Please, let's go.
My prince, your mother came to us last night and started asking us how come you're sure that Cassia did not die.
What you done?
Of course I told her I know nothing about it. I mean, I know nothing about Cassia dead or alive.
Good, keep it down.
Yes, my prince. There's much tension in the palace. Please, I don't want you to mention my name, please.
Listen, man, I got you covered. You got nothing to worry about. Absolutely nothing. All right?
Okay. Thank you, my prince. Thank you, my prince. But my prince, how do you hope to succeed? How can you bring Cassia from Amanechi?
Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, man. You know? She's innocent to start with. I mean, her parents committed a crime and she has to pay for it. That's wrong. They can't put her out like that. She's not supposed to be on exile. I'm telling you, that's one of the laws I'm looking to change once I become Igor of this land.
Thank you, my prince. But my prince, your father is sick and still in the hospital.
Nothing to it. It's gonna be alright. Come on.
Are you not afraid?
For what? My father is an exceptional man. He's gonna be alright. He's got strong willpower too. Besides, I've seen enough cases of people falling down with somewhere back in New York. He's no big deal. He's gonna be alright.
Thank you.
You got it. Take it easy, alright? Thank you.
Prince! My prince! Welcome. How are you? Please, come inside. Come inside now. Come inside. Please, come inside.
This one looking at us like this. I won't call this well.
You want to see your wife? Okay. Why can't I go? What?
Come. How much did you spend on your daughter? Tell me. I'll pay you back double with interest. You want it cash or check? Just say so.
Hey, Prince. Who has been confusing you? What is it? Who has been confusing you, Prince? Has my daughter done anything evil to you?
Your daughter is actually a good woman.
Then what now?
But she's not my woman. I belong to another. Cassia's blood flows through my veins, and my blood is in her blood. We're bond for life. There is no detergent. There's no cultural manipulations that can wipe out a blood covenant. It's that simple.
Edna, when one is dead now, it is cut off. Huh?
Yes, that's the case, but not in this case.
Hey!
Cassia is still very much alive. And let me tell you, I am not that child you used to know.
I know men like you, how your mind works. And the event mistakenly Cassius' leg hits a stone, I'll hold you and your wife responsible.
Prince.
With one word, I can end everything you have. You don't want to know what my wrath is like. Nobody will stop this.
Prince.
Not even Dikeh.
Hey!
Send your bill when you're ready.
Prince.
Chimo.
Prince.
After everything.
Prince.
Just like that.
Prince.
Hey!
Listen to me now.
Where's the son of? Son of disappointment. Are you back?
Sorry for what happened to you, Dad.
You'll be sorrier if you don't detach yourself from elements of stupidity and reason.
What will you have me do? My blood is involved. If I don't choose her, I'll die. But if I marry her, at least I'll live to be the next Igbo. If you're in my shoes, what choice will you make?
Arisa, will you get out from this place and stop chewing your tongue? I said get out before I hit you.
Arisa.
You know, I thought you would come again.
Oh, come on. I can't think like that.
So, how come you came alone? How about your guard, Oti?
It's best I do this alone, keep it in a tight little circle. Besides, I had to leave Oti behind to open the gate for me when I come out. He let me out in the first place.
Please, on my pains, be careful.
I'll be, don't worry. I can take care of myself.
So, how about your father's health? How is he?
Listen, Dad is calling me. It's getting better, trust me. It's going to be okay.
Don't call that a trick. Your father is ill and you called it a trick.
No, I'm telling you. It's not a trick to subdue me and all that. Listen, I don't care if the whole elder drop down the thing. It's you I'm worried about. It's you I want to marry.
I love you.
I love you too. Dad, what are you doing here? You're resting in my room?
Yes. Where have you been?
Poolside.
You've been at the poolside all night?
Not exactly all night. Thing was, I was tired of hanging around the room, so I wanted some fresh air, so I went by the pool and lost track of time and slept off. Just woke up this morning.
That was a very brilliant way to lie, my son. See, you've been to the United States of America, but I was there before you. Tell me, who is this girl you are seeing out there? Tell me, I'm your father. Is there supposed to be another Cassie? Because the one I know is dead.
I know just one Cassia, sir.
Are you saying that the news of that girl's death was a rumor?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, why did you do blood confidant with such a poor girl? I thought you were mere friends. I didn't know you had serious future plans with her.
Dad, I love this poor girl. I always will. Dad, come on. There's nothing wrong with the rich marrying the poor. I mean, it's about love. Don't you want my happiness? Love conquers all. I mean, it's above class and status and all of these things.
Anyway, I will see you later in the day. Meanwhile, welcome from your night adventure. I hope you enjoyed it.
Now talk to me, you fools. Who among you took my son to Amanachi? Talk to me!
My queen, we did not.
Don't lie to me because I'm not a baby.
My queen, when we went to buy a car for the marriage ceremony, we saw her in the market. We started running. But she called us back and told us all that happened.
And she was even crying and asking us to connect her to Prince Arinze. But we didn't know that they had blood covenant.
You wanted to lie to me?
I'm sorry, my queen.
Are you sure Cassie is still alive?
And nearly pregnant.
Pregnant?
Yes.
For who?
My queen, your son. He goes there all the time.
Igwe, your son came to my house and asked me how much I spent so far with regards to the aborted wedding of my daughter, and that he was ready to pay me all I had spent.
But who is sure that Cassie died?
The truth has come out. Cassie is not only alive, but she's 1 month pregnant for my son.
Who told you that?
Maybe another person that saw her told me.
Where do you people get these foolish stories from? Eh? Where do you get them?
But did the mother die?
I heard that when her mother died, Soroshi died, she was thrown into the river by Amanachi people, because that is their custom, to throw people inside the river, especially when you committed atrocity. Unless such refugee reconcile with the people, I mean his or her people, before his or her death. So out of fear, Cassie had left that part of Amanachi and moved to another one.
So it is the story of the mother being thrown into the river that is confusing people.
Yes, out of confusion, they thought Cassie jumped into the river and died.
Stories have started coming.
How do we now handle all these funny stories? Cassie's family has been banished from this town for life. Eh? If I thought she's alive, why should Arinze commit this atrocity by going to get her pregnant?
Point of correction, Ichie Otaka. Soroshi, Cassie's mother, was banished for life, not Cassie. Out of compassion, Cassie followed her mother to exile. Remember, her father died before then, and nobody to stay with her. So she followed her mother to exile. Cassie was never banished.
Iwe, the way Lolo is talking, I don't understand. I really don't understand now. I don't understand.
Lolo.
I don't understand.
Lolo, please excuse us.
See the way women reason. Just because she has heard that Cassie is pregnant for Arinze, a pregnancy she has not even confirmed though, she's already changing gear.
Igwe, what do we do now? The blood covenant matter to be tackled. And the pregnancy issue is there.
And his marriage to my daughter is an issue.
So you did blood covenant, and you did not tell us all these days. You see the confusion you have plunged everybody into.
Ichie, how was I to know? What I did was not intentional. I got back in and everybody was saying she's dead.
Besides, I couldn't bring up a delicate issue like that after I found out our family had been banished.
Now, what do you want us to do? You have been asking me to talk to your father. What do I tell your father?
Tell father to bring her back. I want to marry her.
She is pregnant for you, is it?
How did you know that?
News. It has been in the news all along.
Chill. It's worse than you think. I cannot marry Wakego. It's not possible. If I marry her, I will die. And I'm not exaggerating. To start with, part of the agreements of the blood covenant I took with her spells that if any of us marry outside the agreement, the party would die. There's blood involved. There's nothing I can do about it. My hands are tied.
Well, give me time, I'll talk to your father.
Thank you very much, Ichie.
Let nobody blame you. I should not be blamed at all. I have tried my best as a human being.
What best did you try? What best did you try? Was it not my goat that you took and dashed Igwe? And several other gifts that you wasted there? Did I not warn you initially? And you refused to listen. Didn't I warn you?
If I call you a fool now, you say I'm abusing you. Were you not the one who was dancing around the town, rejoicing when Arinze came back and accepted her as a wife? Were you not? Were you not the one who was showering me with accolades, praising me? Were you not?
Papa, it's okay. It's okay now. I have accepted my fate. Me, I'm the one that fooled myself all over the whole village.
Oh dear.
Hey.
Oh dear.
God, where do I go from here now? Hey? Where do I go from here now? You can answer her.
Okay.
Answer your daughter. Where will she go from here? When we were inciting her, I warned you. You made her parade the whole village as the no queen. Insulting people and taking praises. But I can now look at. Look at what you have cost the family. Eh?
I say, woman, shut your mouth or I will just tear this your mouth now. Shut it. Close it.
Why will I shut my mouth?
Oh, you won't shut it?
Why will I shut my mouth?
Very good.
Was it not so obvious that you were forcing your daughter on the prince? Was it not so obvious?
Oh, so she is not my daughter, eh? Very good. She is my daughter. Now, was I the one who sent her to the palace to go and peel egusi for Lolo, Igwe's Lolo? Was I? Was I the one who sent her to go and plait Igwe's Lolo's hair at the palace? Was I?
Mama, it's okay.
Listen, woman, don't just get me angry.
Mama, it's okay now. It's okay.
Let your father get angry. Let Otaka get angry.
Don't have your
Who is afraid of his anger?
Don't have your time. Don't.
Get angry.
Mama, it's okay. It's okay.
It's what
I'm not supposed to get angry here. I'm not supposed to get angry, not because of you. What is it, Seth?
Brethren, we have gathered today to witness the official handing over of Cassie to our brother Prince Arinze.
Come and marry the prince now, eh? Come marry the prince. Come and marry that, eh? Eh? Come marry the prince. Gold digger.
It said that man proposes and God disposes. Cassie has been brought back, not because she was banished with the mother to exile, but because she followed her mother to exile on sympathy. And Cassie is back, not as an orphan again, but as Prince's wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. I therefore give him this dream.
Look at what you have cost. Look at what you have cost. Shameless man. Look at what you have cost.
Keep quiet.
You are so desperate.
What did I cost? Keep quiet. What did I cost?
Look at how you have turned the whole household into a ridicule.
Which ridicule?
Not only are we ridiculed on this village, our daughter cannot even walk the streets of this town again. Because of your selfishness.
Were you not desperate? When
so
they gave you 3
desperate.
cakes and the other things, were you not happy? Praising them. Now they throw
me.
Walk out.
Look at what you have done. All the fowl I have in this house is finished.
Yeah,
all my goats you have given them out.
They will finish.
Because you
I will even, if I know, I would have handed you over, sir. Then everything will finish. Don't tell me rubbish. By the way, where is Wakego?
Are you asking me? Are you asking me? Don't ask me that question again. Don't just ask me that question again. Enough of that rubbish. Us go party in and
don't shout.
Now you're pushing me around. Now you're here.
Where will I be? Where will I be? Must everybody be in the palace to witness the marriage?
Who is talking about marriage? Now, Toka, I was on my way to the palace when I saw your daughter running towards the river.
What?
Now, Yotaka, the way I saw her, the way I saw your daughter, I think she's going to jump inside the river.
Which river?
Obas River.
Hey! I therefore give him this dream to go and show us whoever is the husband.
Greetings. You may go. Don't you think it's both disrespectful and an affront not to pay obeisance to your prince?
Not when the prince won't let me have a moment of peace.
There is no greater peace than sharing love with a man of strength and fame. A man who holds the signia of power and authority in his hands. A man who has the destiny of a community in his hands. The Prince of Umuchiala land.
My prince, love is patient and kind, not proud and rude. Love is poor and